is Q92, Marino in the morning, Chris, Felicia. It is 9:19. Happy Monday, Cinco de Mayo. And our Great Movies, lowerprices.com interview lounge, take two.
Take two.
We are take two. We have another great interview here for you. Thanks to Great Movies, lowerprices.com. Once again, local family-run theaters, best admission prices in the area, hands down. Now offering a discount card that can be used to purchase tickets online. A selection of extremely comfortable recliner chairs. And don't forget, real butter on the best popcorn in the Hudson Valley. 3 locations, Roosevelt Cinemas in Hyde Park, New Paltz Cinemas, and Lyceum Cinemas in Red Hook at 920. And Felicia, Go Red for Women. Tell us what's going on. What are we doing?
So we have our big winner of Go Red for Women,
Christine Pellegrino.
Hey, Christine. Good to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So just to recap for folks,
yes,
this is the American Heart Association, right?
Yes, it is.
Go Red for Women program. And Felicia, you were part of it last year.
Yes, I was.
You had a group of women that go on, fundraising activities and so on and so forth.
And help spread awareness.
And I made a little competition out of it.
Yes,
Just a friendly, fun competition just to drive the, again, engagement with the community and all that. And tell us from that point, we had some finalists, and then here we are.
Yes, there was finals. I remember when we first did, there was like 10 women in this room, and we were jam-packed.
That's right.
But during that time, Christine Pellegrino was the one to come out on top, raising the most money and awareness for Go Red for Women.
For 2025. Congratulations. So now what does that make her? Like, what's the title? Is there a certain title or
what is your
my sign? I brought my sign so I remember.
So you're
you just walk around with it like it's
woman,
a chain.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna come down and get it.
You're gonna go get it.
This is a beautiful sign.
She
is the Woman of Impact Hudson Valley winner.
Yes, she is.
That is awesome. Look at you. I love it.
And if you missed the video, she's a little jumping bean, which was so cute.
And I love it. Yeah, the Pellegrino Hearts in Action. Is that the name of the team, right?
Yes, that was the name of the team.
Yeah, Go Red, love
fiercely,
live empowered. Okay, I can't read, but that's right. That's be literate. That's Marino. No, congratulations. That's
Congrats.
all. That was a lot. I followed on your socials. You hustled. You really, as all the women did. You all worked very hard.
Yes, they did.
And at the end of the day, what's the goal of this? To again raise
awareness
of ladies, get your hearts checked out.
Yes,
heart health. Got to do it. It's one of the
It's a leading cause of death in women.
Yeah, and we're working hard to reverse that trend, and thanks to the American Heart Association. So, Christina, we'll give you the floor for a second.
What's
you want
going
to
on?
thank anybody, or what's going on? How you feeling? What's you're excited?
Mix of emotions.
There's so many things.
Yeah, hit us.
I think there's just so much excitement because when I had joined you guys like 3 months ago with 4 other women here doing this campaign, to come to the end of this and be named Women of Impact, and my impact team, my core team at Pellegrino Healing Center, to come together. We did over 20 events of education and awareness, raising funds.
Nice.
And the 4 nominees and I, we raised over $51,000 collectively.
Wow.
So a big
awesome.
Congratulations to the other 4 nominees as well. And though I came out on top, we all were with purpose, right?
That's right.
And that was to make a difference in the Hudson Valley. I had shared with you guys my story about my father last time I was here.
That's right, yeah.
And how I really wanted to honor him with this. Really make a foundation for Hudson Valley to have a resource in the community, my center, but also link them with other people that can really create prevention, but then also resources for people who are living with heart disease.
Yes.
Right.
Which was just amazing that in those 9 weeks we were able to do that. And thanks to my team, thanks to my patients, thanks to the community really coming together.
Right.
I just could not believe, though it was a lot of work, and I would not change it though, because the connections that I made.
And what you've learned too,
what
right?
I've learned,
yeah, sure.
and what I've been able to pass on into the community is just truly incredible. And it doesn't stop here, is what I'm saying. Because, I can't stop. If anyone knows me, it is just, and Nancy over there is shaking her head.
Wound her up and threw the key away. So that's what,
keeps going.
Because the goal for me when I opened the Healing Center, whether it be American Heart Association, cancer, chronic disease, pain, I want to make a difference, right? Create resources for people. So the amazing part is we're going to continue forth. May and American Heart Association, now that I'm a spokesperson for them, I've got to speak about May is Stroke Awareness Month.
Oh, okay.
So I want to just speak briefly about that.
Sure. Yeah, please.
Which is, which many people didn't know, and I didn't speak about it much. My dad, 10 years after his initial heart diagnosis, had a stroke. And I was in the house. I was studying because I was in my 3rd year of acupuncture school.
Okay.
And the amazing part was that I was there and I had the knowledge of things. He was feeling tired that day. I went in the room to check on him. I said, he was starting to slur his words. Okay? Fast is the way to recognize stroke.
Right.
Okay?
F-A-S-T.
I'm just going to go through that.
Please do it, yeah.
Face drooping, F. Arm weakness, slurred speech, and then it's time to call 911. And I lived through that. I went in to check on him. Face drooping. Smile, Dad. He couldn't smile. I got him up. All of a sudden, his left side was weak, not just his arm. I'm thinking, get him in the car, get him to the hospital.
Yes.
And as I'm on the way to the car, I realize I've got to call 911.
Yeah.
And a lot of people just think, oh, well, it's not that bad. We'll just drive him in. You've got to call 911 because the medical professionals can do things on the route to the hospital.
To minimize the...
the effects.
Because isn't there some
The impact,
drugs now that they can be administered within the first hour and it could really alter
Exactly. So me, as even training to be a health professional, didn't realize that. So call 911. But there's so much that can be done for prevention. During this month, we'll be having blood pressure screenings at the center again, just like we did during the campaign. Lifestyle, we'll be doing some education, reminding ourselves of all the prevention that can be done. Also, many people don't realize after you've had one stroke, you likely will have another. Okay? There is resources and there is hope. My dad was in a wheelchair, could not speak, could not lift his arm up. Okay? He was able to make a full recovery minus a foot drop. Okay?
Wow.
And this is the amazing part of timing, in my opinion, of I was in school learning about how to recover from ailments. And acupuncture was one of the main ways I was able to help my father. He went to a rehab and then he got home and I was treating him, going to the mentors that I had at the time. And now I'm able, at my center, myself and the other acupuncturists, to regain function when there's no hope for people. And the effect is people then can live a full life without the disability of a stroke.
Right. Wow. That's incredible.
So want to share just a couple of resources, stroke.org, my healing center website, of course, and the Heart Association is doing a Check It where you're supposed to be doing prevention and there's a program for that. So I really encourage everyone to take initiative for their health, their heart health during this month. Whatever resource I can be in the community, I want to be. That's who I am. That's awesome. Those who know me, as you guys are getting to know, but also that there is hope for people. And that is going to be one of my campaigns over the next, I'm starting my own campaign because that's who I am.
That's cool.
Watch out for survivors.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. People who have a stroke, who have heart disease, how do you survive this and live? Those family members who are dealing with this, as I know of being a caretaker for 17 years. So I am just so excited to have won the Women of Impact, but not only that, truly make a difference. And that's what this is about. And stay tuned for more from the Healing Center. So follow us, Pellegrino Healing Center.
There you go. If you're just joining us, Christine Pellegrino is here. She has been named the Women of Impact for the 2025 campaign for Go Red for Women, the American Heart Association. Christine, congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you so much,
and we'll keep in touch with you, especially as you have events and stuff like that. We're more than happy to share on our website, Q92HV.com/connect, which we constantly say so people know that's where they get the latest information. So,
good luck on your next campaign. Thank you to everyone who has supported me.
Awesome. We love it.